नया IBM 7 हौसला है.
Can you believe it? I'm here interviewing some random students here at University of Toronto, and I meet somebody, Niharika, who is performing for Prime Minister Narendra Modi on stage in Ricoh Coliseum. Now let's talk to Niharika. Niharika, at what age did you start learning yoga?
I was about 9 years old, and my grandparents started to teach me yoga.
Okay.
So it's
You were
been
just 9 years old.
I was yeah, I was 9 years old. So it's been 13 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you've been doing yoga continuously since that time, or did you stop somewhere in between?
Yeah, I had that rebellious phase when I was a teenager and thought, yoga is for old people. I'm not gonna do this. But then I got back into it and I really started enjoying it, and I figured this is what I want to do.
Hold on, so there was a phase of rebellion from maybe 13, 14?
Yeah, so when I was about 13, I stopped it, and then when I was about 15, 16, I started back, started doing yoga again.
Okay, why did you start back? I mean, you said this is something for old people, this is too Indian, not for me, and then you start again. What happened?
I think I just started meeting so many different people who kind of were, leading this healthy lifestyle, and I realized that I'm not doing that, and maybe I should just get back into what I was really good at. So a yoga teacher used to come home at about 5 in the morning, and then I really started enjoying it, and so I've continued it after that.
Hold on, so the yoga teacher, once you were 15 onwards,
Yeah.
he used to come every day in the morning 5 o'clock.
Yeah, before school started. For a bit, I thought it was really annoying, but I really started enjoying it.
What about peer pressure, your friends? Because you can't party till late, you can stay out till late, you can't study till late, because morning 5 o'clock you have a yoga class.
Actually, he used to not come on the weekends. He used to come only during weekdays, and I'm not much of a partier anyway, so it worked out pretty well.
Okay. And then there was your big moment here in Canada when you performed along with Baba Ramdev.
Yeah, it was actually during my rebellious phase, so I don't know how I ended up doing it. But Baba Ramdev ji had come to Toronto in 2007, and
So how old were you then?
I was 14.
Okay.
And there were incredible amounts of people, and there was a kids yoga section. So I went up on stage and did like chakrasan and everything with him. So it was pretty fun, and it's definitely a memorable experience.
Okay, and now you're performing in front of maybe millions of people, because 10,000 people will be there inside Ricoh Coliseum, but on television, millions will be watching you. So how did this opportunity come by?
Actually, we have a family friend who we were talking to, and he was kind enough to, suggested the organizers and everything. And because Narendra Modi himself practices yoga and is a big advocate for yoga, they thought this would be an amazing performance, because usually at such events there's usually like dances and like singing performances. So this is definitely something unique and different, and we'll be teaching the audience a bit of yoga and chanting.
You mean the 10,000 will be sitting there, will have to do yoga with you?
Yeah, we're not all of the asanas. We're only teaching 3. One is Surya Namaskar, one is Vriksasana, and then the other is Tadasana. And the Tadasana, I actually teach something called cafe yoga, which is basically office yoga. So you do yoga in your chair at office. So
okay.
yeah, so Tadasana
Helps you with your neck, working
exactly,
on the computer, your
exactly.
back.
Your upper back, shoulders, and everything. So Tadasana, you can do it while you're seated. So I'm hoping the audience will join me while we're teaching them Tadasana.
That will be a very interesting visual. You there up there on the stage, and so many people trying it out then.
Yeah, I mean, we're really hoping everyone does participate, especially for the Om, for the chanting of the Om, because those vibrations would be something spectacular.
Hold on, you're 22, you're talking about vibrations of Om. What does that mean to you?
I mean, it means so much to me. I've been practicing the art of living as well, so all of these things combined, they mean a great deal to me.
You've done Vipassana also?
Yes.
So you've kept quiet for how many days together?
It was my first Vipassana. It was last year. I haven't had the opportunity to repeat it again. I'm definitely hoping to go to Germany this summer for a month and do a teacher's training in Art of Living and also a longer Vipassana. So the first Vipassana I did was about 5 days, and hoping this one will be for about 10 to 12 days.
What are you studying right now here at University of Toronto?
I actually just finished in December. I was studying health studies and anthropology a bit as well.
So what is the career that you're going to take next?
Yoga is the career I've chosen. So I actually recently started a company. It's called Health Energy Yoga. So that focuses on teaching people Ashtanga Yoga, Hatha Yoga, guided meditation, pranayams, and
Good God, I can't believe I'm talking to a 22-year-old. But tell me, is Narendra Modi a lot of hype, or is he something real for youth like you?
I mean, I think he's such a big youth advocate, and he's getting so many youth involved. Maybe to a certain extent he is a bit of a hype, but I'm definitely excited to see him tomorrow. And I think a lot of students here as well were hoping for great things from him.
If the Indian Prime Minister wants you to teach him yoga, will you do that?
Definitely, but as far as I know, he has a trainer who's been teaching him for many years. So, but I would love to. That would be an amazing opportunity.
Thank you so much. This is actually quite a coincidence because yesterday we were recording Bhangra, and there one of the participants said, "You have to meet this girl." I interviewed her today as a student. I didn't know she is the one who's performing for the Prime Minister, but that's what it is.